So how do you start improving your relationship with your wife? It's simple. You start improving your relationship with you. What's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Albert Lopez. Look, I was in a situation where it was like, man, I didn't know. By the way, I've been married for 26 years. That's a little bit of time. Time flies, by the way. My wife's right over there. She's walking our other fur baby, Boo Boo, the corgi. I got Sweet Cheeks, the Rottweiler. I never knew this, man. This is massive right here. This is crazy right here because I just realized this like right now. This video right here is gonna help many relationships, many husbands change their ways so the relationship starts changing. You may not even think, this is what happened to me, let me tell you. You may not even know that your relationship with your wife could be better. You're thinking like, it's just the way it is. Till you improve it, then you're gonna be like, damn, it was kind of sucky. This happened with me with confidence, discipline. Like, I didn't know I didn't have any confidence till I got confidence. And I was like, oh, hell no, I didn't have none of that shit. I had courage. So if you apply what I'm gonna tell you right now, this is just massive right here. This is hell of, as I'm just thinking about it, like, oh, I'm so glad I'm making this video. I just thought about it right now. Like, I was standing right over there. I was like, I gotta make this right now. And since I live a conscience-guided life, my conscience told me to make this video, so here we are. It'll help, apply it. I would, in a not-so-distant past, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna start working on me. And I gotta change things when it comes to relationships. And I started like, well, what though? Like, what am I gonna be? Like, do I gotta be more romantic? Because that's something that I wasn't. I just started asking like, what is it? What happened was when I started working, not related to the relationship, but when I started working on me, changing my mindset and started my journey in self-development, started changing the way I felt about myself, building discipline, I automatically started noticing that, like, hey, I'm not doing the things I'm supposed. No! She ate a rodent the other day. Or a bird, I don't know, but she threw it up in the truck on the way home, and that was not the most pleasant thing to do. Okay, so I'm gonna stay on track, but I still gotta watch her. Once you start working on yourself, you start working on your relationship with my wife, with you. You start improving the relationship with you, you're gonna start building confidence. You're gonna start building discipline. Then you're gonna start building confidence, earning confidence. Sorry, these walking videos, it's been a little bit since I've done one, so we'll get through this. I hope it doesn't like throw you off that I'm pausing like that. Thanks for your patience. But anyways, we're gonna stay on here, and it's definitely gonna help you. I started working on building discipline, and I earned confidence. Confidence is also known, another way to say confidence is love. So I started building love for me. Love is a great form of trust. So I started building trust with me. So I was trustworthy. It's like, yeah, I know I'm gonna do it. I know I'm gonna get it done. The hard work, the eating less, the exercising, the waking up early, tracking my food, when I mean by eating less, tracking my macros. And by just doing those basic three and making sure that I'm checking for progress, I automatically started doing different things that were things that I used to do like 30 years ago, that were the initial things that my wife fell in love with about me. As I started improving myself and building discipline and earning confidence, I started having a higher level of consciousness, caring more, paying attention. Like, nah, I want to make sure my skin's right. I want to make sure that I do lose weight. I want to make sure that I get fit. I want to see my abs. I want to see my bicep vein. I want the six pack. I wanted those things because it just felt like I needed to have those, because that's what in my definition, that's what a man is supposed to look like. And shit, I want to look like a man. I started doing more stuff around the house. Like, no, that's not acceptable no more. The version of me that I respect and admire doesn't have cluttered top drawer. It has a nice wardrobe. I mean, I consider having, enough nice t-shirts having a nice wardrobe. It ain't fancy yet, but to me, I think it looks down. I like it. So I started taking care of that stuff. Then I started hey, I need to take care of, pay attention a little bit more to my wife. I have the downest wife. I mean, she handles it. She does a lot. She's always been, even when we were young parents, she's always done a lot. Never had any shortcomings, always killing it. I started realizing that, hey, maybe I haven't been killing it. Hey, maybe I haven't been paying attention to her as much as I should be. That all came because I was improving myself. I was giving me the attention that I needed, so I was able to give her the attention she needed. Now, that doesn't mean spoiling her in what I wanted to spoil her in. But I heard this one line that said, I heard one of my mentors say it, Wes. He was like, Wes Watson. He said, anything my wife wants, this was back, an older video, anything my wife wants, the answer is yes. I was like, I fucking love that. I'm getting the chills right now. I was like, I'm gonna start saying that. And I go, I forgot what was the first. Hey, I wanna make the room a little bit more cozy. I go, anything you want, the answer is yes. And there was this just connection that we had the moment I said that, because it wasn't coming from, oh, you just heard that on the internet on one of your videos, or oh, you just read that somewhere. No, that came from in here. That came out of love, out of the love that I've been working on me. And I would check in with her with that, like, hey, did you? What do you? I go, where do you want to start? She's like, well, I want to get new dressers. I was like, anything you want, the answer is yes. I go look for them, find them, and we went to a couple stores, IKEA. She didn't really like anything, and then one day she sends me this link that she saw some on Amazon, I think it was, and she said, what do you think about this one? I go, well, do you like it? She's like, yeah, I really like it. I go, well, anything you want, the answer is yes. I go, let's just measure it though to make sure that it's gonna fit. It's like, oh, I already did, it'll fit here perfect. I was like, well then, did you order it already? It's like, no. I was like, okay, cool, well then order it. It's like, oh my God. Again, this connection. She didn't say oh wow, and super excited, jumping up and down. And you may think, bro, it's a dresser. It's not that deep. If you have that low level mindset, if you have that whiny, complaining, self-victimizing mindset, you're gonna see it that way. But once you start elevating and start, instead of self-victimizing mindset, having more of a grateful mindset, you're gonna see in between the lines here. You're gonna notice. This video's gonna hit different. This video's gonna be like, no, yeah, I could see how that works. If this is happening with you, if you're seeing beyond just, bro, it's just a dresser, then you're connecting with this. You're at that high vibration where you connect, like attracts like. So you've already probably been working on yourself a little bit. Maybe you've been following me for a while, and then this video's kind of like, no, yeah, I know what you mean. It's beyond just the freaking dresser. Then the second thing, what think was, look at, I saw the shoe rack. I think the shoe rack came first, I'm not sure. I was like, anything you want, the answer is yes. Order it. And I'll put it together on Wednesday. And Wednesday came around. My number one priority for that Wednesday was to put that piece of furniture together like I had told her to. Not, oh, I forgot. Oh, don't worry about it, baby. I'll do half of it later. I'll do half of it. It was my number one priority was to get that done. And it would get done. Because she was my number one priority. Not that she wasn't, not that I ignored her, not that I was too busy doing other stuff, but I wasn't giving her that. I don't want to call it spoiling, but I wasn't spoiling her enough, because she's just so damn cool and so damn beasted up. She's the best wife ever. that it almost seems like I was taking advantage of that. That she was so cool, that she wasn't needy, that I was just like, okay, she's cool, I guess. I never said that, but I guess that's just what I was doing. Why? Because I was doing that to me. Okay, you're not needy. You're not setting any goals that you've been achieving anyway, so you're all right. Once I started changing me, setting goals, the biggest one I had, pay attention to this one's a gem right here. This one's gold. Once I started being grateful for everything, even the things that didn't go my way, even adversity I was grateful for, even when things would go south. I wasn't just being grateful when things were going my way. I was being grateful for the things that I have now, the things that I don't have, things and adversity, the things that weren't going my way. Problems, normally we call them. Oh, some bullshit that didn't work out, that broke, that was messed up, that didn't go my way, or something went like totally just wrong. Perfect. Thank you, because I know that had to happen in order to move up. That had to happen because there is no imperfection in the way the source of creation, God, the universe, runs this operation that he put together. I was so filled with my ways and the ego that when things didn't go my way, or things wouldn't work out, I have some sort of a problem, issue, or challenge, I'd always be like, man, complaining, getting pissed, whining. Things are not going my way. Fuck, that's messed up. Like if I almost knew how to run this show better than God. Once I started surrendering, just saying, no, everything's perfect. It's the way it's supposed to be. And keeping a high level of gratitude no matter what. That was a big change right there as well. That's when I started having a high level of gratitude, having a high level of love for me. That's confidence. Once you taste confidence and you know what confidence tastes like, you'll know that you had very little to no confidence, but you won't know it till you get it. So this is the confidence, this is the love, this is the trust that I was giving my wife. Now I see my wife, and this has only been like 2 weeks. How can we get this? Yes, anything you want, the answer is yes. Like, oh shit, okay, cool. Hey, I was thinking we're going to take this little trip over here. Anything you want, the answer is yes. Let's go. When are we going? Did you book it already? I was like, this is a habit. Look, I just thought about that one right now. Shit. Oh, shit. That's fire right there. I'm getting the chills. I didn't even think about I was going to say that. But yeah, it's a whoa, that's crazy. It's a habit that I didn't have. What creates your habits? If you've been following me here for a little bit, you know. What creates your habits and your character? Your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. Your thoughts, feelings, and actions create your habits. Your habits create what? Your reality, your world, your surroundings. Once I started changing my habits towards her, my wife, my surroundings started to change. The way she carries herself, the way she greets me, the way she texts me. And nowhere there did I say, hey, can you start doing this? Or, hey, popping my collar. I've been doing that. The only thing is just waiting for her to ask for something. And doing everything that I know that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to not leave my clothes laying around. I'm supposed to look fit. I'm supposed to take care of myself. I'm supposed to have one time. Doing all the stuff that I've been doing. To what? To make myself the version of me that I respect and admire, living on purpose. Once I started improving my relationship with me, I had more love to give away, to give to my loved ones. So by starting to love myself more through personal development, through changing my mindset, I was able to realize, like, hey, I've been neglecting her. We've had a good marriage, we're cool, but it was just something that, like, nah, bro, this ain't the way it used to be. Now it's turning to the way it used to be. Like I said, just this energy, this energy. I'd call it love. I'm definitely giving her more love. I'm dissipating more love to her. That's 100%. Because I have more love for me. Once you start working on yourself, and you start looking around your surroundings, you'll realize that. You're like, fuck, that's... It's like at a 97. Like, I want to love my wife like 97%. Nah, fuck that. You want to love her 100%. But you got to love yourself first 100%. If you have any questions about mindset, by the way, I have a link in the description. You can come join me for mindset coaching. Mr. Mindset Coaching. I think that's what I'm going to call it. Weekly calls, live calls, video calls, group calls with me. We'll talk about mindset. Link in the description. But anyways, back to this. It was super exciting thing about this, and I can't believe this video is unfolding this way. It wasn't even supposed to be this long, but I just had the idea right now, and I went with it. So by automatically just working on myself, it's like I told you, you don't know, you don't have any confidence till you get a little bit of confidence. I didn't know I could improve the relationship with my wife till I improved the relationship with my wife. Then I was like, oh hell yeah, that was missing. That's been missing for... Then you do the infamous smack your head and go, fuck, I've been being like that for this long. That's messed up. Just like when you start eating better, you change your diet and you think, I used to go to buffets, what the fuck, and tear it up. Not that there's anything wrong with buffets, of course. You could always, if you have the discipline to know what to get. I didn't have the discipline to know what to get. I needed to get hella full is what I needed to do. It's the same deal. Like now I look back, I was like, I can't believe I was doing this for so long. Treating her not the best way that I could treat her. And now it's just, the more that I work on myself, the more I do the hard work on myself, staying at a positive, not a positive, what's the word I was using earlier that was perfect? Staying at a grateful mindset, knowing that everything is perfect and I'm grateful for whatever the current situation is. And I'm improving my habits by what? By improving my thoughts, feelings, and actions. And those are dictated by two things I work today. Two things. Gratitude and action. Gratitude and action put together is one of the most, that I found out for me personally, very powerful way to elevate your attitude, your frequency, your personal rate of vibration. That elevates your thoughts, that elevates your feelings. The way you feel is fucking money. It's important, super important, the way you feel. Don't do anything if you're feeling not the best. If you're just not feeling good, don't do anything, because the results are going to be of what those feelings are. Thoughts, feelings will elevate your actions. In this case, what was my actions? To start acting better with my wife. I realized that because I did the two that are before, the thoughts, feelings. And I did that because I started working on what? The two other ones, the gratitude and action, exercising and being grateful and staying at a grateful state for a long period of time. Eventually, I got to the point where I realized, wow, I didn't love myself, because now I know what it feels like to love myself. You look around, it's like I got this extra love to give because I could only give what I have. I can't give what I don't have. Now that I have more love to give, I looked around and I was like, oh, dang, I could love my wife more by just simply doing this. I do it and it works. I changed my habits. My surroundings start to change. Give it a shot. Again, you got any questions? Post them in the comments. And also, don't forget to do this. This is money right here too. This is important because you could start helping somebody out just by doing this. Hit the like button so this video right here stays in your like folder. Then start applying this right away. Then when you see the result, like, oh dang, this is working, come back and tell us what happened in the comments. Somebody else that finds relatability with you, or like, hey, I've been wanting to comment but I was a little shy. They could see your comment and say, hey, this person commented, let me share my story. And they'll comment. Or maybe they haven't tried it yet, but they see your comment. They're like, hey, this person has the same story as me. Kind of makes me want to try it. And you'll inspire them to try it. Also, while you're here, Go check if you're subscribed. I post content like this every day. Hopefully it helps you. It will, not hopefully, it will help you. Hopefully you apply it. That's the hope. Hopefully you apply it, because this shit worked for me, and it'll work for anybody, because this is stuff that I'm making up. This is wisdom of the ages that was shared with me. I tried it. It works. I'm sharing it with you.